I'm going to save somebody's bass playing life today. Let's go. So somebody posted in one of the bass forums that they were looking for tabs for Pretty Woman as recorded by Van Halen because they have to play it on a gig in May. It is now March 28th, 2025. No shade to that person, but it illustrates something very important. We are too reliant upon tabs that are open source online, are usually not accurate. Also, they are a crutch. There's no way in the world you should take that long to learn that song. But if you don't know that, I'm going to help you understand that every song has a built-in etude right there and how you can use these techniques to learn any song. Let's go. If we haven't met yet, my name is Ted and I talk bass. All right, so let me just say this real quick. This video is less about learning Pretty Woman and more about learning ways to learn songs more efficiently. Now, back in the days, we would have to use our ears, and we should always be using our ears. I'm not saying that at all. Do not come for me in the comments. But what we would have to do is basically ruin our records and tapes by, rewinding and all that stuff. Nowadays, we have tools like SongMaster Pro. I have loaded this into SongMaster Pro. Okay? It's going to tell me a few things right off the bat. I can hear them, but, if we have this tool, use it as a tool and not a crutch. So, that's starting on the 5. Okay? I played the A-flat major scale. Now, this is for you weekend warriors, okay? Not you professionals, right? This is telling me this is A-flat. The 5th of A-flat is E-flat, okay? Boom, 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 boom. You got to stop trying to learn stuff without using your vocals. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I'm also assuming that your technique is, together and you're not tripping on the technique. Now, if you want to understand more about what I'm talking about, how every song contains an etude that's going to get things together, you got to meet me over at the Groove School. It is linked below. It's like having a bass teacher come over to your house every day for less than the price of a cup of coffee. Let's go. So, boom, 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 boom. What is that? Boom, 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 boom. If E-flat is the 5 of A-flat, the 5 chord, every song has a theory lesson in it as well. I'm just going to tell you, the 5 of A-flat is E-flat. The 5 chord of any major scale is going to be dominant. So, boom. Root, major 3rd, perfect 5th, flat 7, right? Now you're learning that within some context. Boom, 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 doo, doo, dee. And I'm doing the bass, the most common shape. Boom, doo, 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 doo. Now there's another part of that lick. So let's listen a little bit more. So that repeats twice. Boom, 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 doo, doo, da. 2, 3, 4. Boom, doo, da, doo, da. Now, because I'm assuming that most of us are familiar, bo, do, dum, 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 dee, da, da, right? And listen, I understand that I sound crazy right now. I understand it. That's okay. That's okay. You'll sound crazy too. And it's okay. But you'll play better and you'll learn songs faster. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we have here. Boom, 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 da, 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 da. Let's explain what that is. Here's our dominant 7. We already know we have that. Da. We got to get up to that note. What's the most efficient way to get up to that note? That's what I've come up with right now, but there might be something different. Now, what is the technique? If you don't have it already, what is the technique that we've kind of learned there? Right there, we got string crossing. There's our physical technique. We already talked about the theoretical technique of not the theoretical technique. We've already talked about the theory behind it. E flat being the 5, and the 5 always being a dominant in diatonic harmony, right? And in major scale harmony. Boom. So we got our string crossing. We've also got some rhythm studies. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We got some rhythm going. Now, we got some shifting. I picked that pinky finger because you see how I got to get back to the top of that lick. So now, right there, can I find a different way to do that? There's a different way to do it. And that looks like it might even be like maybe even more efficient because I'm not crossing over again. I'm going to that first finger, right? You see what I'm saying? I don't have to like, here I go. And I got to cross back over to that second finger. But here, whoops. I can get right back to the groove with my first finger. And as I've said before, that's doing that in E flat. You want to challenge yourself? What key would you be in there if you started here? You'd be in the key of G. You understand what I'm saying? So again, this isn't about learning Pretty Woman or me showing you Pretty Woman, but showing you some things that you should consider when you are learning songs by ear. Also, there's another video around here. I got to find it and link it. Look, if you really want to know a lot of songs, you got to learn a lot of songs before you have to play those songs. So when somebody comes and says, I don't care if they came the night before or at the gig and said, hey man, you know Pretty Woman? Oh yeah, I could get through it. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is YouTube, so I'm truncating some stuff. This is not the way. It is definitely a way. If you want more, if you want to see how deep that rabbit hole goes, meet me over at the Groove School. Link is below. I appreciate your time. If you dug the video and dug the channel and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. 2 fingers.